This is Beth. I'm just going to do a quick overview on how to do an action plan or create an automated demo. Automated email. My bad. So, of course, you just go to brivity.com first of all, and then you log in with whichever account that you're using to access Brivity at this time. The first screen you'll always see is the Due Today screen. There's a number of ways that you can make an action plan or create automated emails. The first thing you ought to know is if you go to settings, email templates, there are a whole pile of these email templates that are already made that Brivity provides. In particular, I'm going to talk about this one right here. This is the 1 year anniversary one. So it's great. It's amazing. Woohoo! Yay. If you want to make your own, keep in mind that all these templates, everyone has access to them. If you want to make your own, I would copy this anniversary thing, and then I would create new email templates. Especially if you want to make them more personalized to the person that you're writing them to for each one. And I would say Beth, because I'm going to be using my user in the in here. So Beth test anniversary email. Wow, it's been a year. Happy anniversary. You can come up with some other way cooler subject, I'm sure. So here's the anniversary email, original anniversary email, and I'd say, woohoo! Beth, test. What a crazy year it's been. La la la. Now, I would add, what else can we do for you? Just random stuff to show you how you can change up the email. But I would personally keep this stuff here. I mean, you could also change it to have just your data in there, and that's fine. Save and close. And eventually I will probably delete that email. So that template won't be there forever. Now I'm going to go to my user. That's me. That test. And now I'm going to go, oh, let's apply an action plan. Instead, we're going to create a new action plan. And this is going to be that test action plan. And since this is a person action plan, I need to find the person action plans. Here they are. Create a new person action plan. Beth test action plan. And for demo. Save. So I created the Beth test action plan for demo. So now I right click this and I go add an action. We're going to send an email. Next, we're going to select the Beth test anniversary email. And let's say we're going to send it in 20 days at 12 a.m. Great. And then we can add another action, just a task. Next. Follow up with Beth in 1 year. And then I can assign this task to myself or anybody just by doing this. Go, ooh, there's me. And then the days till the due dates, it's going to be 365 plus 20. So that's going to be 395. And then you hit create. So now I can go back to Beth Test. And we can go ahead, once I get there, and apply that new action plan. That test action plan for demo. And then we hit finish. Now, you will see in the interactions, there's a new anniversary email going out to me on the 10th of April at 12 a.m. And it says, woohoo, Beth Test. Wow, it's been a year. Happy anniversary, and blah, 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 blah. And now it's going to be signed Cass Rose with phone number and email, media@mywaytribe.com. Now, the other task would be under tasks. Send an email to Beth Test congratulating on our latest. That was another test task that I created. And then it'll say follow up in 1 year. So on the 20th of 2019, you're supposed to follow up with me, and that task will be sitting there for over a year. So there you go. That's how you do action plans, how you create action plans. You can also create tasks individually by yourself. You can also do immediate interactions by doing an email this way. Go. You can choose the email template at that time if you want to, so you don't always have to do an automated email. So let's just say we're going to use a client's welcome. Welcome to Brivity, blah, blah, blah. But you can always change all that. But if you do this wonderful thing here, you click save and send, it's going to send it right away. So now we have this email that I just sent that says welcome to Brivity. And these are scheduled emails. You can tell because they are in green. But once they actually send, they will come out in like these ones. Now, you can go to your timeline to see what's been done. And since when tasks get completed and when emails are sent out, then these are shown in the timeline. Now, here's another little thing you should know about. Whenever a person looks at a property, or if they save it as their favorites, it gets added to this tab. And I have a few on my tester thing. So here's my favorite rentals, and I've viewed them at least once. And then here's a few homes that I've viewed just because I was fiddling around with this website to see how the user views the website, to check usability just to make sure that it's working well. And then if someone saves a search, this is where those are listed. They're called listing alerts. They cannot edit their search once they've saved it. You may have seen that email that Lawrence Russ sent out saying, oh, I don't want this listing alert because it's showing me sold properties. Well, it's just because he put the price range as an actual cost of a real home rather than the rental price as a rental listing would normally show. So in order to help him, what I went ahead and did is I clicked the pencil on his search, and then I changed his price range from like 1,000 to 9,000, I think. Just because most of the time you're not going to find a house under 1,000 these days. And then I also clicked this handy dandy property type rentals, and that was all I really changed. You know, I kept whatever else he had already added and left that alone. And then all you have to do once you've made all your changes to help that person, if they ask, is to hit save. The other option is they can delete their search and make a new search with the correct parameters. I mean, there's a couple different options. You can always make them a new listing alert if you actually talked with them and you discussed everything. You can actually create a listing alert for them. And then when you create the listing alert, so I'm just going to do a quick 100,000 to 400,000. Let's say I want to make it at least 3 bedrooms and at least 2 baths with any square feet. Newly listed is ideal. And I want it to be residential or a condo. And then instead of daily, I'd like them to get it weekly, because they're more likely. You can pick every 2 days, or you can do daily, or you can do weekly, or every 2 weeks, or monthly. But for this particular one, I'm going to create a weekly one. And then you hit save. And now I will get these listing alerts weekly. Oh, it didn't save. I would, if it had actually saved, I would get the listing alerts. Let's see if it did actually save, and it's just not acknowledging it. Because sometimes that happens too. No, it didn't actually save. But the point is, you can edit them and you can create new listing alerts for them. And they can always opt out of them, because there is a unsubscribe button at the bottom of those emails. So I hope that you enjoyed this very brief demo on how to use action plans and create action plans and add tasks and do interactions and to edit listing alerts. And there's so much more to Brivity than just this brief little bit that I showed you. I mean, you can use all these sections for different things. But again, I hope you enjoyed it, but keep in mind that Brivity also has a lot of demos and documentation in place to help you with how to use and really give Brivity its full use.